Hey guys, this is Mel, and I'm here to talk about The Flash, episode 309, titled The Present, which premiered Tuesday, December 6, 2016 on the CW. Guys, I know I'm a little late, as I'm recording this on New Year's Eve, that is December 31st, but when working in retail during the holiday season, it gets really hectic. So, I wrote everything down, though, that I wanted to say the first night. So, you were still getting my genuine first impression and thoughts about the episode, so no worries there. I only own the thoughts and theories that I have from watching the episode, so I'm not using any spoilers from the comics or anything like that. This isn't being made for money whatsoever, so this is just for fun, just a great way to not only share my thoughts about the mid-season finale, but what I think could happen next. So I'm going to try to do this in 10 minutes. So let's start the clock and let's begin. So something new that we learned in this episode. So this episode we see Jay Garrick from Earth 3 dealing with the Trickster, who we last saw in episode 117 and 209, though this Trickster is definitely looking different. So there's that before Barry comes in asking for Jay Garrick's help against Savitar. So we see Barry calling upon his fellow speedster to help him against Savitar. Jay Garrick has never seen Savitar, but he's heard the legends of it. Apparently, Savitar is the first speedster. His speed was given by this stone, and he is coming after Barry as Jay sees it. Barry is fast enough now to challenge Savitar from the looks of it. Also, this episode has Barry discovering that Julian is Dr. Alchemy, though Julian doesn't know it. It seems that he blacks out whenever he takes on the form of Dr. Alchemy. So it looks, we learn from Julian that he has been blacking out for 4 years since he found the Brahmastra stone, aka the Philosopher's Stone as he calls it. And Julian discovered the stone when his dead sister Emma started appearing to him, saying the stone could reunite them. And since the stone is what is pretty much the trigger for Savitar, it's kind of safe to say that through the appearance of a dead loved one, that is Savitar trying to convince the person to take hold of the stone and use its power to bring him back. Also, so Barry actually unmasks himself to Julian as the Flash, which is how all these trustful answers are coming out about the blackout. So we also learned that Savitar was entombed in the stone by future Barry, and now Savitar wants everything that Barry took from him. He claims to know everyone's destiny. Someone will betray them. If the screen flashes to Wally, someone will fall, flashes to Cisco, and someone will have a fate worse than death with flashes to Caitlin. Don't know if those flashes correlate with the known prophesized destiny, but who knows? But there is that. We also see Barry and Jay releasing the stone into the Speed Force, which leads to Barry going 5 months into the future, where he sees Savitar killing Iris. So that was a surprise right there. Also, on a side note, we see Wally's training with HR be exposed due to Wally's impatience. This brings HR telling Joe that Wally will still look elsewhere for what he is denied with the group. So basically telling him you either help train him yourself or he's going to find someone else to do it for him. So there's that. So in the end, after all the problems with Savitar currently averted, we get the Flash team over at the West home for Christmas Eve party. Cecile, who is dating Joe, and joins them, as well as Julian, who takes up their offer from earlier on to join them for the holidays. Christmas gift shared was Barry buying a new apartment for himself and Iris. Wally got the Kid Flash suit. Julian got Barry his job back, and Caitlin uses her powers to bring a light snowfall for the holiday spirit. So, what was the most shocking moment of the episode? The fact that Savitar is entombed in this rock for eternity because of future Barry. It seems like once again Barry's arch nemesis of the season is taking revenge on him for something his future self did to them. So there is that. Let's move on to top 3 favorite moments, though. First one I definitely have to say was the Harry Potter references, because you seriously have Julian talking about the Philosopher's Stone, which is pretty much all I'm seeing, because Tom Felton played Draco from Harry Potter. He's talking about the Philosopher's Stone, which is the main item that was talked about in the book 1 of the series. There's just so much Harry Potter reference in just that one scene alone. It's just like, my goodness, could you not point your finger at that any more than you already have? It's just, I love it. And yeah, so that was my favorite. It's just I couldn't stop smiling when that reference kept coming up. Second favorite moment, though, was the Christmas scene at the West family home. It was just great to see them all happy, all of them coming together and just celebrating the holidays. The gift giving, the different little conversations in between all of them. It was really great to see, especially after the doom and gloom they were getting from Savitar as well. Another favorite moment, I want to say, is Barry unmasking himself to Julian. For some reason, I thought that maybe this whole scene that happens is Julian stumbling upon the fact that Barry is the Flash, not actually Barry unmasking himself as the Flash in this situation. But I like that Julian is now in the know. He even said that he had his suspicions, but he just didn't quite put the two together. He couldn't believe the two being truthful towards each other. But I hope that this forges a new form of a working dynamic between the two of them. So I'll leave it at that. But what was my most peeved moment of the episode? I don't have 3, I just have the 1. And it was the fact that Wally cannot keep his own secret training from the others like HR had advised. The moment that Wally was so impatient, the moment it was a chance for him to help, he said, like, but I've been getting training. It's like HR, tell him. It's like HR is just looking at him saying, like, what are you doing? We agreed that this would be kept a secret. And it's just like, Wally, he doesn't follow orders. Like, seriously, he's really bad at it, and it just really pisses me off. So, yeah, there's that. Wally's just not my favorite. You all know that if you've seen my previous Flash videos. But let's go on to what moment I remember most when I look back on this episode. The backstory into Dr. Alchemy and Savitar, kinda, considering we learned that Savitar is actually Dr. Alchemy, just Savitar embodying a vessel who gives off the face of Savitar, or gives off the face as Dr. Alchemy, if that makes sense. I really hope it made sense. But also the fact that it was a Christmas episode. But moving on, though, random questions. I really have some questions that I really need answers for. First one being, is Savitar's vendetta against Barry going to be the same as the Reverse Flash? One speedster getting bested by future Barry, so they get revenge on the earlier Barry that hasn't done anything to them yet. Kind of seems like a recycled revenge storyline here. So I'm wondering if that's going to be a thing now. I hope not, but it's looking like it. So if Savitar is kind of from the future, from the looks of it, then that means we haven't technically met him yet, right? I have no clue. Next question. Is Julian part of Team Flash now? I hope so. Maybe. I don't know. Next question. Is the Brahmastra stone really lost in the Speed Force? How else could Savitar be free in 5 months if it was lost? That has me wondering. Because I'm under the impression that the Brahmastra stone has to be in the possession of someone outside of that weird cryptic box of his in order for him to be out free and have his psychic influence on people. But if the stone is lost, that means he should be locked in that box forever with the stone, and yet he's somehow free in 5 months to kill an Iris. So there's that question. Next one. Is Savitar from the past, the present, or the future? Previous question, I kind of made the statement that Savitar could be from the future. I would assume he's from the future, just because he has a vendetta against future Barry. But I don't really know how to say it. I mean, the Brahmastra stone is definitely in the present, but then how can a present object have a being from the future stuck in it? Unless the being from the future traveled to the past, which is our present, and then he somehow got trapped while here. Kind of like how with the Reverse Flash, he came from the future and got himself trapped in the present because he couldn't travel back home. I think I'm confusing myself even more, but let's go to the last question. Can Savitar really tell the future, or is that the destinies he's going to bestow upon Team Flash? I mean, is that really what happened in the future that Savitar knows? Or is he just saying that to freak everyone else and kind of get them into that mindset and kind of lead them into that destructive path? No clue. As you can tell, time travel really messes up with my logic right now. I have no idea. But let's move on to predictions very quickly. So, promo for 310 shows that the episode comes back on January 24th. Yes, January 24th, 2017. And at the time where the episode aired, the promo was not released. But since it is New Year's Eve that I'm recording this on, the promo has been released, and it shows Barry telling Iris about him seeing Savitar kill her in 5 months. And with that, the team tried to do everything to stop any future issues that they see, to kind of prove to Iris that they can change the future and that it's not set in stone that she's going to die in 5 months by Savitar's hands. So that's pretty much the gist of the promo. The synopsis, however, hasn't been released. It's usually not released until like 2 weeks before the episode's actually set to air. So there's that. So with all that said and done, any new questions that I have about what I think is going to happen next? And the timer actually went off, but my volume was off. So there's that. So 3 fates for Team Flash, quoting Savitar as Julian's mouthpiece. I know your destinies, one shall betray you, one shall fall, one will suffer a fate far worse than death. This is the knowledge I have of you about your everlasting damnation. So the you I think Savitar's referring to is Barry. So one shall betray you. It showed the image of Wally, so I'm really thinking that Wally's going to betray Barry somehow. And I really want to stick to the theory that because Wally got his powers through the Brahmastra stone, that means Savitar has some type of hold over Wally, which means that he could easily turn Wally against his normal nature, kind of like with Frankie and Magenta, split personality type thing, one trying not to kill people, one who wants to kill people type thing. So I'm thinking that's where the betrayal one will come in. The one shall fall, it showed Cisco. Don't really know how this one is going to work out. Fall could be many things. Fall losing powers, fall actual death, fall just being knocked down a peg, fall being bested by something. Fall could be many, many things, or being put out of commission or something like that. It really is. Now, the one will suffer a fate far worse than death. It showed Caitlin, so I'm thinking maybe her Killer Frost powers take control of her and she has to suffer through the repercussions of what that does to her. Maybe that's what it's referring to, but I don't like that it's on Caitlin. Initially, when I saw the episode, I thought it would be that one will die type thing, so I immediately thought Iris, but face worse than death. I had thought Barry as well, considering that he might take on the guilt and the pain and loss and stuff of losing someone because of his actions would be a fate far worse than death for him. So I thought that might be the case as well. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. Something I want to see in the future is, future episodes I should say, is Julian being a part of Team Flash and actually being at Star Labs and putting his input in. I really want to see what exactly he could bring to the Flash team. Also, we're probably going to see Barry trying to train Wally now that he has the Kid Flash suit, but I don't really see that going over very well. Wally hasn't really proven that he could be a good student, or he can even take instructions well. So I really have a bad feeling about that working partnership. And spoiler, there's also a spliced up scene about it all over YouTube. So there's that. So I'm going to leave it at that. But what do you guys think of the episode? What do you guys like about it? What do you think is going to happen next? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear about it. As well, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and check out my other videos if you haven't done so already. Also, if you want, check out my Tumblr page. The link for that is down below. I reblog promos, web clips, synopses, quotes, GIFs, all of that stuff. I try to be up to date as best I can. But you can find all the stuff relating to the Flash that I find through my Tumblr page. It's also connected to my WordPress page. Again, links for that are down below. Follow me there if you like. Also, quick reminder, guys, this video is from someone who hasn't read any of the comics. So anything that I picked up on is solely what I saw on the screen. And that's about it, guys. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for your patience. I hope you come back next time to see what I have to say about the next episode. The format is going to be a little different. It's only one or two slight changes I'm going to do to it. But hope you tune in for that. And until next time, guys, this is Mel. Wish you a great day, great week wherever you are. Have a happy new year, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your holiday. Bye for now.